Hello friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I am so happy to finally be back. I feel like I've been gone forever from filming and I've totally missed it, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. So the first week that I skipped on filming, it was just because it was Super Bowl Sunday, so I just didn't have time to sit down and film it, so I didn't. And then the following week, the reason I didn't film was because I never went and got my nails done, and my nails were awful. So I finally went and I decided that, look at this, look at how amazing this is. These are press-on nails. Hello, I did them myself. I saw like a way to remove, I just had like gel nail polish on, and it was flaking, it was cracking, and my nails were all broken. My nails looked awful. So I just soaked my own gel polish off and filed them and did all that stuff. And then I bought these press-on nails from Target. They were like a pack. It was like $8. I don't know what the brand is, but Kiss Nails or something. And literally just glue on the nail, glue on your fingernail, and then you just hold it for 5 seconds and boom, they're done. And they're on there. They're stuck on there. And I think they look great. I think they fit my nails nicely, which was one of the problems that I'd had before because my fingernails are like super curved. So finding a press-on to fit on it without lifting up like on the edges was a little hard. But for whatever reason, these seem to work out just fine. So I'm excited about that. And now I don't have to worry about my my nails anymore because now I know that I can totally just do it on my own. Run a Target, go grab another pack of nails. My only issue is because I used to do the pack. I used to do it before. I used to like do the press-on nails before, or I used to do. It's like I don't know. They were like stickers, like whatever. I don't know what they were. Anyways, I used to buy the packages or the designs that had like, you know, the glitter nail, the design nail, the regular nail, the whatever. You do all that kind of stuff. And I still think they look gorgeous, but it doesn't fit my style right now. So I may end up buying like the same sets of colors of nails unless I can't, you know. I don't know what the variety is basically what I'm saying. So if the variety is fairly limited, that's fine, because this is kind of like the style that I like now, where it's just like a neutral. So I today am laying out my March monthly view. I am so excited about this month because lots of things happening this month, including my birthday. I love my birthday. I have said it lots of times. I am never embarrassed to share my age. I am never embarrassed to have a birthday. I love having my birthday because literally the alternative to not having a birthday is not what I would prefer right now. So, love my birthday. My birthday is at the end of this month, March 29th. Why do I feel like I'm doing this wrong? I'm not, but I feel like I am. But anyways, so yes, it's my birthday month. I have so many things happening, which I'm very excited about. Actually, as I was laying out I was printing out my scripts, you know, as I was pre-planning, and I have like the majority of my days are filled up, so that's exciting. I always like to see, I want to feel productive. I want my planner to make me feel like I'm productive, which isn't always the case, but this month it is. So I already have 2 like dates on my calendar this month for hanging out with friends. Like I'm having brunch with some girlfriends on the 12th, which is a brand new calendar. So it was already after I had made my scripts, so there's not going to be a script for it. We just planned it yesterday. And then my birthday is on the 29th. Well, on the 24th, we're going to do just like a gathering, well, we're just going to meet for food and drinks at a place I've never been to. It's someplace on the Strip. If you're new, I live in Las Vegas. So we're going to go somewhere that's on the Strip. And then on the 25th, I am so excited. The 25th, I'm going to a Maroon 5 concert. And I'm so excited. My husband bought the tickets like back in October. I think he bought them. And I said the only thing I want for my birthday this year is to go see Maroon 5. So he made it happen, and I'm so excited. So we're doing that on the 25th. And then we just got like lots of other little events happening during the month. Some mariachi competitions for my husband's students. What else do we have? There are actually a lot of birthdays for my friends and family this month. And unfortunately, I couldn't fit them all in here on my planner in my monthly view. But I have, like I said, friends. I have my one of my very good friends, her son's birthday is this month. And then from back home, I have cousins. I have an aunt. St. Patrick's Day, which is why this monthly kit is this green, shades of green. And it's not an overtly St. Patrick's Day. There's nothing St. Patrick's Day about it, but that's kind of like what I like to do. Kind of what I like to do is like give a nod to the holiday, not just specifically, because the whole month is not St. Patrick's Day. So I didn't want to do a whole monthly kit of St. Patrick's Day. So I just did a green kit because I thought that would be nice. 27. I have to get, I like really have to pay attention, make sure I'm putting the right numbers down. Since I am a freak and I don't go in order. Okay, oh, that's a little crooked. Let's see if it's gonna cooperate with me. Sometimes it cooperates. Yeah, easy. This paper that I'm using is my weatherproof matte paper. My favorite option of paper. The only thing about it, and I don't know if it's because of the weather, that I don't know what's going on with it. If it's the batch of paper, or what, but for whatever reason, the paper likes to curl, and it's very annoying when I am, when I have it, like I cut it out and it's like has a curl to it. I mean, the stickers are perfectly fine. It's all working nice. I just don't know if it's like the weather, if I'm doing something that if I need to change something in my house or what. I mean, I don't know. It's not humid here. I live in Las Vegas, so it's not that it's humid, but I have no idea what's going on. But that's really like my only issue with this paper. Again, it cuts perfectly. It prints beautifully. Just got to deal with the curl every now and then. That's quite all right. I will tell you what I do need to do at some point this month before all the fun festivities is I need to get my hair done, but I have a little bit of an issue. Okay, so if you've been watching my videos for a while, I've mentioned my oldest daughter, Victoria, is an esthetician. And currently she's working, or she has been working for a while doing eyelashes, like lash extensions, lash lifts, things like that at a salon. Well, she was also working part-time as kind of like an apprentice for a lady, another esthetician who has her own salon as well. And well, she doesn't work there anymore. And the reason behind it, so maybe you guys can give me some feedback here. So when she took the job, she took it on like again, it was introduced to her as, you're going to be my assistant, not apprentice, assistant. And that way you can keep practicing your skills and you'll get better. And then you'll start building a clientele, blah, 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 blah. Because this was an independent lady who owns her own, well, now she owns her own building where she rents out rooms. So my daughter was fortunate enough to not have to rent out a room and pay that kind of, rent or anything. She was literally working with this lady as her assistant. So I guess there was a misunderstanding in what that meant, because the way we took that to mean, both of us, my daughter and myself, is that, Victoria would be working on her clients because Victoria was getting paid a lesser commission, which makes sense, right? And I'm going to just start putting stickers down while I'm chatting. So anyways, Victoria was going to be earning a lesser commission because she was working on, the ladies' clients, as an assistant. Well, that's not quite the way it worked out. My scripts I printed on my clear matte paper, which I love this paper. Okay, so anyways, that's not how it ended up turning out. So the lady that my daughter works for, let me see. I'll do it up here. Her daughter is who does my hair. So her daughter and the mother opened up the salon suite together, which was amazing. Well, it was... Anyways, now my daughter doesn't work there. Bottom line, that's the whole point of this. My daughter doesn't work there any longer. And she left because of, just this misunderstanding, because the daughter kept telling Victoria, like, hey, you need to bring in your clients. You need to bring in clients. You need to bring in clients. And Victoria's like, okay, I'm working at it, but, Victoria is only 21 years old. Her friends, it's not as though her friends can afford the expense of going to get facials and stuff like that on a regular basis. And we don't have any family here to, I can't just call up my family and say, hey, come and get a service with Victoria, which they 100% would, but they don't live here. So she had a hard time, she's starting out. She's brand new. And again, she was under the impression that she was going to not be required to be bringing in clients, even though she was advertising and stuff like that. But it was not as though that was the only, that was her sole responsibility. So anyways, she ended up leaving because she was able to get more. She's building her business at her lash place, and she was happy doing that. So now here's that long story to tell you that now I don't know what to do, because now I was getting my hair done with the girl, and now if Victoria's not working there anymore, and it was partially due to this girl, I'm like, do I still go get my hair done there? Do I find somebody else? I'm in just I feel like I need to go find another place to get my hair done. Come on. But now where do I go? What do I do? It took me a while to find this person. And so now it's like, oh, what am I going to do? Whatever. That's okay. I will be fine. I'll find somebody new. But I need to find somebody new and find somebody to fit me in for sure before the concert, at least, because I do not want to be going around with gray hair protruding through my scalp any longer. So, I don't know. You guys let me know. What should I do? Should I just stick with this girl And just, you know, business is business, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I really want to find somebody else. So that's my story. That is my story, and I've just been putting stickers down here. So, over here, I've got my Invisalign scan is now on Fridays. Hopefully it doesn't change. I have a new font coming out on Friday the 3rd, and I really, really like it. So I've already picked it out. I've already got it designed up and everything. So that will be ready to go. And then my husband and his students have a competition that I'm helping him with. I'll have a new sampler box. If you are unfamiliar with my sampler boxes, I had one right here. So these little sampler boxes are great to just keep your stuff organized on your desk. So I'll have a new design for it. It is a hinged box, and when you purchase it, you also get a set of a random selection of 5 little die cuts that I have. So I'll fill that little box for you with 5 little die cuts. Anyways, oh shoot, what was I going to do here? Oh, another flag. And then on the 6th is my monthly Monday, so I will release my May monthly collection. I'll put this over here. And then I have an orthodontist appointment on the 7th. I'm excited about that. I have, you know, I've been wearing my Invisalign. I'll just put it next to it. Now for 14 weeks, because I'm on tray 14 now. And I'm doing really well with it. However, I'm getting a lot lazier with it. Like right now, I don't have it on right now because I'm drinking a soda. And you're not supposed to drink anything, like only water. You're not supposed to eat or drink with it on. So I have to leave it out. Well, I can't drink my soda that fast. I need time. Or like coffee, I need time. I don't want to be rushed in my beverage drinking. So anyways, I'm getting a little lazy with putting that back in my mouth. So hopefully it doesn't delay me, but I've been moving right along, which is good. And then I have a doctor's appointment. Finally, I have this doctor's appointment is with a urologist. I've been having a few little issues that I got to make sure I go and get taken care of. And then that appointment has been in the works for like a long time. They were just finally able to get me in. And then my friend Yvette's birthday is on the 9th, and on the 10th is my payday. I like using that little sticker on the flag for my payday. And then I will release new weekly kits on this day. I already did a sneak peek of the first one that I'm releasing, and it's so cute. I love it. Okay, the 12th is when I'm having brunch with my friends, but I don't have a sticker for that, so I'll have to do that one later. Oh, but the 12th is also daylight savings time. So I'll just put this here. We are springing forward. I love the way that looks. I love the way the clear matte sticker looks on top of the sticker like that. Then, the best day ever, the 13th, is the start of our spring break. You guys, you have no idea how excited I am to be on spring break. I'm already over this school year. That is so sad. Again, if you're new, I am a teacher by day, shop owner by night, and right now I'm a strategist at a middle school, and these kids are just out of control. I don't know. Somebody needs to get their kids under control. I swear. Oh, let me see. My daughter has an appointment on this day too. I'm going to. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it up here, but then I'm gonna draw an arrow down. Yeah, some people need to get their kids under control. I'll tell you this story. So what's the best way kids know how to get out of doing any work in the classroom when they want to leave? What do? They ask to go to the bathroom. Always. Never fails. They always, that's just what they do. They ask to go to the bathroom. And this one girl, so the class that I used to teach in that's now covered with the girl that took over, she was telling me that this student who's in the class asked to go to the bathroom. And so the teacher said, give me a minute, let me take attendance. Just sit down, let me take attendance. And so because not only does she have to take attendance, within a certain time, but she also has to stop, write the pass, and all that kind of stuff. Well, that little girl didn't like being told no. So what does she do? She sneaks a text to her dad, telling her dad that the teacher is refusing to allow her to go to the bathroom. And so then what does the parent do? The parent calls complaining that teacher's not letting his daughter go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Total misunderstanding. The little girl just totally, manipulated the entire situation. It wasn't that she wasn't allowed to go to the bathroom. It was she needed to wait for the teacher to write the pass. Why the girl didn't just go during passing period, I have no idea. Because, I do know why. Because she didn't really have to go to the bathroom. She just wanted to get out of class. So it's very frustrating. As teachers, we know when kids have to go to the bathroom. We're never going to deny a kid the bathroom when they really have to go to the bathroom. We can tell. We are intelligent enough to tell when a kid really needs to go or when the kid is just trying to avoid doing work. So, parents out there, I'm sorry. Sounds a little harsh, but I'm never going to let your kid pee their pants in class. Okay? I promise you that. But I'm also not going to just let them go to the bathroom whenever they just ask random because they're supposed to do their work and they don't want to. Anyways, okay, off my soapbox. So this will be a nice week of spring break and then have to go back to work and deal with the nonsense again, I guess. Okay, we got a lot of stuff happening on the 24th. So on the 24th, again, is that birthday dinner party. It's kind of like a combination with my friend Yvette. We did Galentine's Day together, and we said, hey, let's celebrate our birthdays together as well. So that's when our friends will come and hang out. On the 24th will also be my payday. And then it is the Invisalign scan day once again on the 24th. Okay. Love it. All fits nice and neat right in there. Looking good. Okay. The 25th. Yes. 25th. I've been waiting for this day since October. Maroon 5 concert. I really wanted to rock a cool outfit. I was really planning on being fit and being really ready to rock a really cool outfit. And then, yeah, that didn't happen. I am happy to report, though, that I have actually gotten myself back on the treadmill. That was one of the things that I was trying to get myself to do for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I never did. And I'm happy to report that I'm back at it. I'm back at it, baby. So excited. Okay, and then the 29th, the most awesome day, the 48th birthday for myself. I will be 48. Sometimes I have to remember, wait, what what year is this? And then I have to subtract the year I was born to really remember when. I skipped something. What did I miss? My font, my mariachi, my sampler, my monthly, functional Friday. Oh, that's what it was. There's also a competition on the 25th, a mariachi competition. I'm looking at like my little pre-planned notes over there. I forgot I took it off because I wanted that whole box just for that sticker right there. I didn't want anything else to bother it. Okay, and then finally on the 31st, again, another Friday. I feel like rambly because I haven't filmed in over 2 weeks. And it's like, I have so much to say and I can't gather all my thoughts. So much to say. What else? Oh, and then a training day. I have a training on this day. Here or here? Put it over here just so that it's in a different spot. That will work just like that. Oh my gosh, yes. This paper, I love it. I love it for scripts. It's so good. Okay, so I do have a few stickers left. Just a couple of boxes here, you know, check boxes, and then these 2 boxes. I'm just going to set it aside. I don't anticipate having to add anything else to it, but look at that. Look at that glorious month. It looks so good. So I just need to go through and put some like little icons and stuff, and I'll do that later. But this is what my March is looking like. I'm so excited. Anyways, thank you guys so very much for joining me. If you haven't yet already, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button so you can follow me along this planning journey of mine. And I will see you again very soon. I'm off to film another video for you, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.